list?
There's no guest list tonight, love.
Oh.
This is a radio show.
Oh.
Call for the next hour.
You gotta know the correct call?
I know who it is.
Sounds like Dino Lenny.
No.
Must be Core on radio. Well, I didn't know they had a show. Well, they do now.
Hi there from Dino Lenny, fresh from Core, Colombia. We're back with a new episode of Core. On today's show, Red Axes, Paranoid London, Mad Men, Matthias Tansman, Laurent Garnier, Renata Cohen, Joyce Muniz, Luca Becchetti, Hard Antoine, and Made by Pete. Do you think I gave away too much? I mean, I did it all now. I can probably leave. Alright, thanks for listening. No, because I'm gonna mix all these records and then I got a wicked interview with Denis Sulta. Yes, great. But first...
yeah, West Side Booty.
First, Cyrus Hood with a track called Booty Side. Welcome to Core, 60 minutes of electronic music with Dino Lenny. All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, West Side Booty. Yeah, West Side Booty.
You're listening to Core. This is Dino, Lenny. Enjoy. Enjoy, but don't get too comfortable because we get 60 minutes of electronic music and I want to see you dancing. I want to see you dancing. We got one of those tracks that goes, I want to see you dancing, later on in the show. Yeah, how do I know? Because it's one of mine. It's a good track, how modest. This one is Paranoid London, my friends Paranoid London, with this remix they did for Red Axes, and they're also very good friends of mine. Little friends here. No, you don't get a record played on the show if you're a friend, or just because. In actual fact, the first one is Cyrus Hood with Booty Side. We played, and that was the first track of the show. And he's not a friend of mine, and he's still got a spin. But then coming up, it's Madben and Cosme, and Madben is a friend of mine, so you decide. I just like good music, and these guys make good music. Welcome to Call with Dino Lenny. One on Bobby Lee, Madben and Cosme. The track is called Escape. Coming up next is Matthias Tanzmann with Procession. You're listening to Car. Remember, you can listen back to the show on all our portals and apps, and also YouTube, SoundCloud. You know it all. You know the score. If you want some more. Cool. Such a poet. And clearly, if you can't wait, and you're always like in the rush, and you're always craving for absolute gems, you can listen live on One World Radio. Every last Sunday of the month, 7 p.m. Central European Time. classic trauma remix of Boom by the maestro Laurent Garnier is playing now. So glad we're playing this one on the show. Big fan, obviously, of the legend that is Laurent Garnier. We should get him on the show. Yeah, we should actually, yeah. Coming up next, Renata Cotton with Joyce Muniz. No haters. Because all we want these days, really, is just a little bit of peace. Welcome to Core. Cool stuff from Renato Cohen and Joyce Muniz with No Haters. Playing now is Luca Bacchetti with International, the Italianissimo. I like saying Italian words with an English accent. Italianissimo. Invece Italianissimo. Luca Bacchetti joins the club, the Core Club, with his new record. So enjoy this one. Just opened the promo and it's straight in the show. Core. Next, it's time for the guest interview of the month on the show, right here, right now, Denis Sulta. Great to have you in the show. You're a core regular now. You like our stage, right?
I guess the stage design has always been something that is like talked about and something that kind of sets it apart. And I can't tell you how exciting and sort of humbling and how fantastic it is to be a part of it. But the festival in Belgium too, I'm totally honoured and so buzzing to be a part of it. I can't believe it. So thanks so much, really.
Well, thank you, and we're honoured to have you. What is your take on the festival? And tell me, what are your feelings? What kind of vibes do you get when you play for Core?
I did a show for Core. I think there was a Core festival back in summer last year. and it had so much charisma and so much character, and you know the festival was great. You know, all the kind of like, you know, the dancers were fabulous. You know, it was a really great kind of vibe, and you don't always get that on a stage of that size. But I've just known it to be like a really sort of like a dead reputable and dead kind of underground sort of sensibility, but with like a kind of a mass. A kind of a big scale sort of production behind it, which is like a fantastic place to be, and it's super cool. You know, I'm really buzzing to be a part of Tomorrowland with Core.
So Core and Tomorrowland, they're quite international. We have people coming from all over the place. And so what's your approach? Do you pick the kind of style depending on what you see on the dance floor, or you just close your eyes, you do your thing, and then maybe change the plan depending on the reaction?
That can go one of two ways. Sometimes you can kind of turn up and you play the first 3 tracks and you're like, I've got this totally wrong. Right. But the crowd at these sorts of festivals, at Tomorrowland and these big European festivals, it's got a super mature crowd. And they're kind of into music to the point where they want the best from it, and you don't always have to kind of reach for the things that are going to get their hands in the air. You know, you can pepper them without.
Gotcha. Okay, do you have a ritual, like a little list you got to do before performing? Like, you know, give me 3 things that you usually do before a gig or before you travel.
Updating the USBs, iron a shirt. Like I think that's like always the thing for me. I sort of like to make sure that I'm wearing something smart and be well prepared and have something to eat, and you know, and speak to my fiance before I go and let everyone know what I'm doing, and sort of just be kind of present, you know, and be ready for it.
Okay, so you got a nice ironed shirt and you're ready to go.
Yeah, of course. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can look cool and wear something casual, but sometimes for the big things, respectable things, I want everything to be like kind of, I just want to give it my best, and that means like making sure my shirt's ironed and making sure that I'm not hangry and all that, do you know what I mean, before I come. So, you know, it's simple, but most of the time, you know, the traveling is okay. You know, I do a bit of reading sometimes, and I play a bit of chess and sort of get my head in the game when I'm in the hotel, and just go through the music and know what I'm doing, you know. That's especially for something like this. I like to know what I'm doing for sure.
Okay, so what's your schedule for this summer then?
I'm spending a lot more time in the studio, a lot more time kind of off. So I'm actually going to be doing sort of like maybe like 2 weekends off. I'm actually getting married next year, so me and my fiance will be working on getting the wedding sorted out, so that's probably going to be like taking up quite a lot of space, and that's a wonderful thing, you know, and so we'll be doing that. We're kind of making adjustments to the house and prepping, so making music, living life, and playing a bit of golf.
Right, okay. Denis, musically, where are we going?
Right now I'm finding a whole new sort of like attitude and mindset towards the way I work. I've been using the same sort of like routing setup through Ableton since I started making music, probably when I was about, I think I probably started when I was about 18, right?
Okay.
I'm 31 now. And so for the last 12 years, I've done it a certain way and have not been brave enough to change it. Now, there's an essence of me not being brave enough, but there's also an essence of me being too stubborn to change my ways. But it wasn't until this past year where I sort of like had a look at whether or not I actually enjoyed doing it, and I really had to have a conversation with myself and really realize, is this what I love doing it? And I went away on a holiday, I took a bit of a break, and I came back and spent 2 hours in the studio, and the 2 hours was almost more enjoyable than the holiday was for the whole month I was away.
Great stuff, Denis. Thanks for coming on the show. Whoa, it's gonna rain soon. I just wanted to put a little bit of thunder noises and rain in it. And there's an alarm that goes off soon somewhere. Whoa, that's spooky. Oh, there's the alarm, yeah. No, they're not stealing the car, it's just like the vibration of the storm. Yes, this is my new record. It's called Lose Control, and it was a privilege to work with Jerry Hay, that has done Thriller for Michael Jackson with his horns, and Chaka Khan, and Earth, Wind and Fire.
I wanna see you burn.
So it's out now. I'm gonna mix it soon with
burning down the dance floor.
Wiimote Induction. Yeah, get an umbrella.
Lose control.
And lose control. And I just received this one from Art Antoine. I will on Compact. He sent me a message on Instagram, and it's well appreciated. It's in the show. Coming up next, Sleaford Mods with Mork and Mindy with the Made by Pete remix, and I think it's the last track of the show. Don't go. I have to go. But we'll be back. But I'll say ciao ciao at the end of the show because I like saying ciao ciao. Ciao ciao. Right, that was Sleaford Mods, Mork and Mindy, Made by Pete remix. You remember Mork and Mindy, that? It was on TV with Robin Williams, right? I used to love it. That's it for today.
Excuse me?
Uh-huh.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Okay.
My name is on the list.
Right. Okay, well, yeah, you know, it's a radio show. There's no guest list, so you can go back and watch Mork and Mindy.
Oh.
Gotcha. Speak to you next month.